another episode of Ray Gone Rogue. Today we're going to be talking about how to read the natal chart, part 1. There's a lot that goes into reading the natal chart, and so I kind of wanted to break it down into a couple different videos so that we would understand all of the components before putting them together. So this first video, we're going to talk about the zodiac wheel, which is really the foundation of the natal chart. In the first video, I told you that the natal chart is, in fact, a picture of the sky taken from the location that you were born at the moment of your birth. And that's a little bit of a lie because it's not actually a picture of the whole sky. It's a picture of a certain slice of the sky called, you guessed it, the zodiac wheel. So what is the zodiac wheel? I can hear you saying, what is it? What is it? Well, let me tell you, children. We all know now that the planets, ours included, orbit the sun. But that does not change the fact that from our perspective, it actually looks like the sun and the moon and the planets are orbiting us. And they're orbiting us on a very specific band that goes around the earth. And that band is called the zodiac wheel. Our ancestors noticed this a really long time ago. And they actually used it to keep track of the calendar year. So they divided up this band in the sky into 12 equal segments. They named each segment in the sky after a constellation that was found along that strip of the sky. And that is how we essentially get months. We have 3 segments of the sky that are designated to the spring, 3 to the summer, 3 to the fall, and 3 to the winter. I should probably clarify that when I'm talking about the seasons of the zodiac wheel, it's basically the seasons of when the sun goes through that segment of the sky. So, for example, Aries being the first month of the spring, we're having the spring when the sun goes through Aries. And by go through it, I mean like it's the backdrop behind the sun is that segment of the sky. Okay, so even though Aries is in the sky all the time, the reason why it's the segment of the sky that's designated to the spring is because that's a segment of the sky that the sun goes through on the first month of the spring. Hope that helps. So here we have a picture of the zodiac wheel. As you can see, it's divided up into 12 segments, equal segments, and each segment has a symbol. The symbol represents that section of the sky. Okay, so this actually corresponds exactly with the seasons. The first month in the spring is Aries. So the first day of Aries is actually the spring equinox. Then the second month of the spring is Taurus. The third month of the spring is Gemini. On the first day of Cancer, we have the summer solstice. Leo would be right in the middle of the summer. Virgo is the last month of the summer. On the first day of Libra, we have the fall equinox. Scorpio is right in the middle of the fall. Sagittarius is the last month of the fall. And then on the first day of Capricorn, we have the winter solstice. After that, of course, we have Capricorn, first month of the winter, Aquarius, the second month of the winter, and then finally Pisces, the last month of the winter before we are back to the spring equinox on the first day of Aries. So the zodiac calendar actually starts with Aries and ends with Pisces. That, my friends, is the zodiac wheel.